This is Matt. Matt's gonna post a video too, so I'll put a link to that. I love how I've got Kodak earrings in. I didn't mean to do that. Matt's found the unhinged area and is now taking photos of it. I just thought I'd give you the B-roll. Hang on, I'm
So guys, today we've got the Lomography Action Sampler with a Lomo purple in it. What are you shooting still?
I'm shooting a Kodak Fun Saver.
A Kodak Fun Saver.
Here it is. Ta-da.
So cool.
Yeah, I know.
That's so sick, bro. I can go behind this tripod now and I'll start using it.
The parts where there's crosses, I just don't, in my opinion, I don't think they're like the strongest images. Hang on, I'm getting
So guys, today we've got the Lomography Action Sampler with a Lomo purple in it. What are you shooting still?
I'm shooting a Kodak Fun Saver.
A Kodak Fun Saver.
Here it is. Ta-da.
So cool.
Yeah, I know.
That's so sick, bro.
This is Matt. Matt's gonna post a video too, so I'll put a link to that. I love how I've got Kodak earrings in. I didn't mean to do that. Right, so I'm gonna be taking my first photo. Matt's already taken his without recording it, which is very tragic. Okay, first shot done. Look at me go. So I have the cafe image, and I personally think that because I'm not a big fan of architecture, this picture is evident of that because of the rule of thirds and how the grass takes up most of the space. Not that that's a bad thing, it's also the first shot on the roll of film, and yeah, it's experimentation in its best form. So I'm going to be taking a photo of these trees. I might have to move back though.
I hate the noise of podcasts so much.
You have to press and hold for like 3 seconds.
Are you trying to use the flash? It's fucking sunny.
Yeah, I know, but like...
You just want this tone, you want the film flash.
I turned it off. I might just turn it on. Okay, bye. Then the next image that I was looking at is the one of the 2 trees. I think if you cut off the bench and the fence part and made it a square format, it would just have leading lines which would draw you in more. That's my opinion on it. But obviously you can take that with a pinch of salt. Can't see what he's doing. I was just saying, here's Matthew finding the unhinged area.
And what's wrong with the unhinged area? Look how cool this looks.
That tube's great.
Fucking loser. You used flash. You used flash.
Is the one of the trees. There's just like a singular tree that's in the centre of the rule of third. That's the image. And I don't know, there's too much going on. It's too wide of a shot that you don't really know where to look. And that is a reason why, personally in my opinion, I wouldn't put that into a final cut of images just because of that. I can't turn it off. I can't turn it off. I can't. Then we've also got the bench photo, and when I took the photo I was like, I'm probably gonna hate this. It's not usually my kind of thing. Film roll back. I looked at it and I was like, I kind of like this though, because it's the graffiti on the bench as well as the way that the camera is angled. It's not straight on, so it's not too formal. It kind of draws you in, and it's like, oh, this is a place where you can rest. And I don't know, it kind of spoke to me in some way, and that's the reason why I would choose this as one of the photos if I were to do a cut of the images as some of the selection. I'm stealing Matt's shot.
That's a beautiful, immaculate shot. It's
the one of the trees, and I think because I I shot directly into the sunlight, it bounced back and the blacks just became extra black. Which isn't a bad thing, but it just kind of makes the trees into silhouettes. And if you were doing something that required a silhouette, this would be a great image. But personally for me, I think it's a bit too dark for the images I usually take. And yeah, that's the reason why I haven't used it. We've got Matt's taking photos as well. Then we've got the shot of the trees again, and I think this is when we went to the rock gardens. It's one of the first photographs I took. Again, I shot directly into the sunlight, bounced back, created a sort of silhouette with leaves. It is very abstract, but it also looks like I've taken it by accident. Same thing again with the lighting. I just genuinely think the framing of it's also not that great, and I wouldn't include that in like a final review or anything like that just because of how it looks. You're not full.
You shit your son. Yeah, that was really nonchalant and cool actually.
Okay. Tree. Then I've got the one of the tree, again, same thing, light bounce back, makes fog, not fun. Okay.
Good shit.
Yeah. And then we've got the willow tree. I took this photograph, but there is a car in the background that you can see. Personally, not my favourite thing. So I would and I wouldn't include this photograph depending on how many images I would have in the selection. Got a choice, left or right? Right goes to a bridge.
I think it's like a river or something.
Ooh! Now that's pretty! Yo! You've got the waterfall one, and the waterfall one, I think it's one of the better photographs out of this shoot, because you've got the leading lines of the water and it starts from the top third and it works its way down. And yeah, I don't know, just kind of like you feel like you're in nature at that point with it.
I rate this place a 10 out of 10. Some
This
awesome
is my
tones.
recommendation,
Wish I
guys.
was shooting Kodak Gold right now.
Am I shooting Kodak?
You're shooting probably Kodak Gold.
Yeah. Matt's in his element. Look at this guy.
You didn't just film me, you was dropping the camera. Oh my god! You're getting on my last moment. I don't like it. I'm being exposed to the real world for here now.
Yeah.
And my videos are so clean and well edited. Don't have me dropping my camera in it. Oh yeah.
Do you want to go there? Well, you're obviously getting too close.
I'm gonna have to make you delete all of this footage. This is a bit too humbling to me. No one can see this. I'm just gonna leave. I can't do the show now.
Then you have the ones of the stairs and the fact that it goes from the bottom third all the way up to the top, the leading line. Personally, I like a lot, and I do think that's what makes this image stand out as, I don't know, an image itself. And I also like the greenery, and I like the grain, and I like that you can kind of feel the image. Yeah, again, rule of thirds used very well in this photo, which is why I liked it. I feel like a mountain goat. Proper trek. Flat ground. No, I didn't either. There's so many people up to no good.
Yeah, up to no good.
Right, we need to take more photos.
How many have you taken?
I've got 15 left.
Light work, no reactions.
Waste of a shot because you got a lot going on in the frame. Is kind of distracting, so yeah, I wouldn't include that one either. Then we have the stairs going down towards the pond. I do like it. It does weave in and out of the thirds, but it doesn't go further than the second row. So yeah, again, not my favourite. Also, there's so much dark in the first third. Well, first third of the row. That's probably wrong, but anyways, didn't like that. Not a big fan. So I do and I don't like this photograph just because of how dark it looks and how light some parts of the image look. Although to some people that might look great, to me personally, it's a no. But I do think that I could have used the framing a lot better, just either focus on the willow tree or just on the lily pads. Either or, it would have been a lot better.
Oh my fucking god! Oh my god! Oh, you cut that one? You cut that one?
I got that one!
You got one on tape? Oh, brilliant!
Obviously you were really tasty, Matt. What even was that? And then we've got the one of the pond with the willow, and there is a nice section of the lily pads, and then it goes onto the willow tree. But then if you look in the bottom third, there's a shadow of my head. So it's a no, unless I cropped it.
Imagine I just fell in there. Yeah, both cameras set up. Okay, perfect timing for them. Well, good one, you. Take a pic. Hurry up.
Stood on the rocks. The behind the scenes looks really great photo wise, but the photo that I took whilst I was getting the behind the scenes, not that great. Light bleeding again. It's just not a great photograph, wouldn't include it. Not very fun. rocks, and I really like this photograph, mostly because it starts off in the bottom third and it works its way up, and it just, I don't know, it just is. I would like it a bit more if it was a bit zoomed in and just a bit so you can just see the rock path, but I understand why I shot it further away to get everything in. But yeah, it's just post-edit, crop it down, or retake the image, or go there again and do another roll of film. So yeah, again, experimentation. I didn't expect most of these photos for me to like, but it was just to get back into taking photos and enjoying doing it again.
The hell have we never been here before?
I don't know. Thought I'd keep you informed. And then we've got the one of the rocks going up. I don't like this one because of the light bleeding. Outer row. But I do like the image from that point onwards. Yeah, it's again interpretation, and I think that's the reason why I like manual, not point and shoot. Mostly because I would have had to think a bit more about how I took that photograph.
I think it's such a cool frame for still moving, and I use that as frame.
I've got 7 left.
Gotta hurry up, I've only done 36. There's something better.
Oh! And then we have the other one of the plants, and I don't really like this one either, but I do like the plants. I just don't like how it looks. So yeah, I wouldn't include that one in the final cut. Then we've got the one of the plants. I think that is a waste of a shot. I don't really like it, and I don't think I would want to show anyone that. So yeah.
You're cooking.
Am I?
Not with that attitude.
Woo! Yippee!
How many frames you got left?
5. Well, yeah. I've only taken one photo since we last had this conversation.
I have a full-time memory.
Let's go somewhere else. Then we've got another one of the tree. I seem to be obsessed with like the upper view of a tree for some strange reason throughout this whole entire video. It is annoying me looking at the photos now, and I'm like, I've wasted so much. But again, I do like it, but I don't like the silhouette. So yeah, that's another reason why I probably wouldn't include that one. Wasted shot towards the end of the film where there's just like a bit of brick in this one of like an abandoned building, but there's so much greenery on that side and it goes to like nothingness, and there's no leading lines, there's nothing really in the photograph. It just looks like a photo that anyone could take, not something that has thought behind it. It definitely won't be. shot sort of in between is like on the line, which is a great use of space. And I do think it is a successful image, mostly because I like having people in my images, and it kind of just made the image in some way. Don't get too cocky, man. But yeah, that's the reason why I like it so much. Right, we're done. Managed to recuperate.
I'm going to be charged with my microphone now. Oh my gosh, I'm going to shower after this. Jesus Christ.
I'm gonna go back to work.
You had the fun part.
Right. Good soup. Thank you for the child. This is what I'm going to be shooting on next, all courtesy of
Nikon
MatTube.
F2.
Your head's cut off. You gotta...
Nikon F2. My pride and joy. I'm really emphasising my bad posture doing that shit. Oh my god, there's a cat. There's a fucking cat. Little guy. Don't just mog us off like that. Jesus Christ, dude.
I could have taken a photo of you, bro.